Check 1, 2, 3. Oh my. There we are.
All right.
Chad, you're good.
Custodians of. All right, I'm good. Cool.
Yeah. Hey everybody, if you're watching on Twitch, we'll be with you in a second. Looks like we're good, actually. So, big congratulations to Ravenclaw winning that last jackpot, what the dub game.
What the dub?
What the dub, man?
What the dub was that?
I was asking what the dub a lot.
Oh man, but
Okay.
funny though.
It was so funny. Okay, prize time.
Prize time?
Prize time.
Prize time!
Prize time. D-Cave Live will start as soon as Justin gets back from the executive water closet. Congratulations to Andy Holshoe. He's winning a D-Cave hockey puck and power bank combo. Andy. We're going to be playing Mario
Walks with
Party.
me. Andy talks with me. And he tells me
No.
I am his.
No.
No. Different Andy.
Different Andy.
Okay.
Different Andy. All right.
What about Andy?
Andy
walks
Holshoe
with
won.
me.
Oh,
Andy Holshoe won the power bank and hockey puck combo.
yay, Andy.
So, some Geek Cave merch. That's limited. You can't get that anywhere else.
Oh yeah, we definitely need a new couch.
Yeah.
Cool.
Justin, can you lower? Can you talk into your mic while I'm doing a sound check here?
Yes, I can. Check one, check one.
Again.
Check, two. Check one, check two.
Chadwick.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. All right. Everyone's good, and it looks like I'm just gonna scoot the Yeti mic over a little bit.
All right.
So there we go. All right. So we shouldn't have to like stream at each other.
Are any of these mini games on this drop the controller?
I hope not,
Okay.
because that'll be bad. So.
Yeah.
All right. Audience.
Salty about other ones.
Audience, are you ready? I said, are you ready?
Woo!
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I'm ready.
They're not audience members right now.
Oh,
They're
They're
on
not
the
even
other
paying
side of the
attention.
curtain.
All right.
That's true.
Pay no attention to those women behind the curtain.
Hold on a second. I got to make sure that we do this right. I got to pull up some special music for everybody. It's live. Who cares? Who
We're
cares?
doing it on the day.
We're doing it on the day.
Oh, I have the. Absolutely.
All right.
We understand you. Drop those controllers. Lose the wizard hat. And ready your Cheetos. It's time for some hard-hitting talk about the movies, books, and games you love. So get ready, old searcher of useless knowledge. It's time to step into the Geek Cave. Broadcasting from a top secret and totally awesome hidden base, I'm Ken Harris, and here's Darren Wright, Justin White, and Chad Savage.
We are live!
Live!
Welcome, one and all, to the annual Geek Cave Live, part of our extra life efforts for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. Y'all, we are just over $3,000 right now.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and we are halfway through the marathon, give or take. And boy, it's been an eventful 12 hours. So if you are watching this on Twitch or on Facebook or on YouTube, we're about to play Mario Party Superstars, and we're going to use that. No, we do not need to do a system update. I am not. Good Lord.
Well, it won't take long.
Do you? No.
We can sit here and we can talk and.
No. I'm just going to start it. Start it. No. No. Updates have ruined so much of this day.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I have never seen Darren as angry as I've seen him today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be playing
By the way,
offline.
I'm Chad.
I'm Darren.
I'm Justin.
And now, and that's
And then
Chad.
it's Chad. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Can he sit in the corner of my ceiling watching me get undressed and scare the crap out of me? Not anymore, since I got that restraining order. Welcome to comics.
Before we get into comics, just a reminder, since this is the live edition of the Geek Cave podcast, that you can donate and make us smile right now. Extra-life.org. And just find the DT Podcast or go to DTPodcast.com. Click on the Extra Life button. We're giving away an Xbox Series S by the time this marathon is over. Now, Justin, it's all yours.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Shirtosaurus, digging up clothing from your past so you can look rad today, with free shipping on all orders within the U.S., plus great t-shirt, sweater, and hoodie designs on everything Geek Chic. Whether you're a fan of Sega, Nintendo, RoboCop, Dragon Ball, or something in between, find something for you at Shirtosaurus.com. Order now and to make sure it arrives in time for the holidays. And Gamefly, your destination for new and used video games. Now with new membership options available for everybody, including the Elite plan, so you always get the newest games, and a budget plan to help you save some cash. Plus, their store now carries LEGO products and some of the most popular arcade one-up cabinets. Gamefly has thousands of titles for you to keep as long as you want without worrying about late fees. And when you're done, just send it back in the postage-paid envelope for a new one, or pay a lot less than those in-store prices and keep it forever. Sign up for your free 30-day trial right now using the link at geekcavepodcast.com.
That's a lot, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start playing.
All right.
Oh. So, typically, Darren goes first.
Yeah, okay.
You got something there, dude?
Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta get our music pulled up here.
Be gentle. Be gentle. Be gentle. It's Darren's first time. I told you be gentle.
We don't care about the guest data for this game, do we?
No.
We're playing. Let's just jump into it. All right. So while everyone plays Mario Party Superstars, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm just gonna try to do my best. Please make me your monkey boy. Let's talk about Mega Tokyo, shall we?
Yes!
That launched in August 2000, first published in 2003 by Studio Iron Cat before Dark Horse took over with subsequent printings. This is a tale of the adventures of Piro, a young fan of anime and manga, and his friend Largo, an American video game enthusiast with a name that doesn't sound American at all in any way whatsoever.
No,
This is true.
Largo. I thought for a second it was Largo.
that sounds American.
That does sound American, yeah. So this is a webcomic, as you might have been able to piece together. First arc follows the boys as they manage to get stranded in Tokyo after taking a trip to Japan on a lark because they weren't allowed into E3, and Largo went on a public drunken rampage out of grief.
You know what? That sounds like an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his passport, but he was still allowed into the country after defeating one of the security guards in Mortal Kombat, the arcade game, not the practice.
Well, thank goodness for that. Yes.
Unfortunately, both of them are careless with their credit cards. They can't afford a plane ticket home, so now they got to make the most of it. Okay, this one takes a lot of inspiration from anime and manga, and if you're a manga fan, I think you're going to get a lot out of this. I'm not as big a manga fan, so I might not have gotten as much out of it. It's not to say it's bad. I did enjoy it. I just kind of had to take myself back to 2000 for some of the jokes to land. For example, there's a joke about how Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 2 looks like MacGyver due to his mullet. I can't unsee that. I can't unsee it now. That's just how it is. It's still being updated online, still being posted online, not as regularly as other comics, kind of sporadically, but check it out. I would say, for my first time, it's worth a look.
All right.
I didn't have too bad a time. A little bit of lost in translation-ish, but otherwise I was good.
Okay. Cool. Chad,
Yeah.
do you, well, since we just talked about manga, do you have anything?
I could probably come up with an insight as soon as Darren finds the music.
Yeah.
This is Chad's manga moment.
Dear custodians of schools in Japan, I guess, maybe work on the floors a little bit differently because people fall down way too often. One coat of wax is sufficient. 27 is and always will be overkill.
This has been Chad's Manga Moment.
All right.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
All right. So, I was digging through some comic book history, as I want to do in my free time.
Yeah.
And I noticed that, well, comic books had some weird gimmicks.
Oh, yeah.
You mean like frequent origin stories
Well,
of established characters?
well, those are tropes.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Why
and
does this keep... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
The
and-
game keeps kicking me back out.
Yeah, and this is not the long box, by the way.
Good.
This is just good.
Good. No, I'm good as in, like, because I need to figure out how the hell to play this stupid game. So, like, as long as, like, we're still going, I'm fine. If we can't get the game launched before the first segment is over, there's something seriously wrong.
Our gaming geek, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I've had a day. Oh my gosh, I've had a day.
So no, I just thought I'd go over some weird comic gimmicks that have happened throughout the years. This first one, Darren, you're gonna know.
Okay.
Do you remember when the blood of Kiss was mixed with its printing ink for a run of comics?
I actually had one of those issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bloody Buddies.
Yeah, that's a real thing that happened.
So back in the 70s, Kiss was like super, at its stride, at its most popular. And... that works. And Marvel Comics decided, oh, we're going to do a run of Kiss comics. And to go full in on it, at the printing press, a nurse drew one vial of blood from each of the 4 members, and ceremoniously each member poured their blood into a vat of red ink. And the first round of comics were printed with that blood in the ink. Don't worry, it was a huge vat. It was diffused super, it was super diffused. So if you were worried about getting an STD from Gene Simmons' blood, you're probably okay.
Yeah.
Next up on the list, you remember when ESPN published a Marvel comic insert featuring unclothed superheroes?
No.
What? 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 What?
Yeah, in 2015, no less. In the annual The Body issue.
No. No, don't like that.
Such heroes such as Daredevil, Captain Marvel, Luke Cage, She-Hulk, and others were featured, quote, in the buff, flexing or striking poses, accompanied by basic stats and quotes from Marvel artists.
I am not a fan.
No?
Not a fan of that. Not even a little bit.
Oh.
As of 2021, ESPN has yet to publish a sequel to The Body issue.
Really? No, the body too, huh?
No.
No body harder.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but one naked Batman was too much, yes.
Yeah, we can't have any bat dong.
Hey, you remember when CBS promoted its soap opera superhero with a Marvel Comics tie-in?
No.
No.
The November 1st...
Why would I remember this? You're bringing up stuff that shouldn't have existed in the first place.
But it did! This was in the mid-2000s. The November 1st episode of Guiding Light entitled She's a Marvel
I hate this.
developed one of the characters developed superpowers after a freak accident involving a soda spill and electricity.
I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
Donning a superhero costume, calling herself Guiding Light,
I think it's
She
all the
did-
button presses just to start the game.
Yeah.
she attempted to clean up the streets of her fictional town.
I hate it.
And this episode was promoted with an 8-page Marvel comic backup story that brought Guiding Light together with Wolverine, Spider-Man, and the Avengers to battle the Sinister Six.
Point of order. What kind of soda was it?
Doesn't say.
Damn it.
Just says soda.
Red Bull.
It was Red Bull. Had to be Red. Can she fly?
I don't think so.
No, not Red Bull.
No.
Give me a minute. I'm still picturing Wolverine, the soap opera. I feel that it was just a game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Remember when Marvel pandered to horny teenagers with swimsuit issues that filled with hero pinups?
Okay.
No.
For one, first of all, don't judge me. Secondly, yes, I do remember this.
I do too. This
Yeah.
was in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
I think it's a little late to ask me to not judge you.
All right,
We've been
Donkey.
friends for a long time.
Okay, Donkey Kong, let's go.
You have been judged.
Oh, fair.
been judged thoroughly.
You have been judged and been found wanting.
No, quite the opposite.
So yeah, in the late 80s, early 90s, such publishers as Marvel really wanted to tap the extremely horny teenager market.
Yeah, not hard.
And so they published swimsuit issues.
Yeah, I remember these.
Seems a little weird that you would try to tap teenagers.
5 Sports Illustrated style swimsuit issues were published between 1991 and 1995, each with a different theme or reason for the characters being stripped down to their bare essentials.
Yeah, I remember these because Jim Lee did a lot of work on them.
And for they inspired other publishers to follow suit. But for some reason, it was canceled without explanation. They just stopped doing it.
They just stopped doing it, huh?
Who knew?
Weird.
And the final one I want to talk about. You remember when the NHL hired Stan Lee to make superheroes for each hockey team?
Unfortunately, yes, I
Dr.
also.
Farm remembers.
Yeah. So do I. So do I.
Yeah, during the 2010 and 2011 season, I mean, it was attracting record number on like, TV games of viewers and stuff. And so they thought, well, we need to tap the tween boys demographic. So they partnered with Guardian Media and Stan Lee, and they created 30 superheroes, each based on the team's mascot or name. So, the Guardian 30 Project published a 192-page graphic novel filled with excerpts of each of the hockey heroes. But imagine that, it failed to sell. Even with art by Neil Adams and other, heavy hitters, it just didn't take off. And it was terminated by the season's end.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's some of the weird stuff that's happened in comics.
Huh.
Some weird gimmicks.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. Do we have any new business before we get into the long box?
No, we're still raising money for Children's Miracle
Yes.
Network hospitals. So, of course, we want you to donate, and it's real easy to do so. Just go to deepcavepodcast.com, click on the Extra Life button, and donate to either of the hosts. Now, if you're listening to the audio version of this, then you're listening after the live event, and that means, sorry, we're all out of prizes, but we would still appreciate your support. Otherwise, no, I don't think I have anything new. I'm also trying to find your long box music so I can play it. So give me
Not falling off this rock.
Yeah, because we were in the middle of also practicing. So yeah, we're playing Mario Party Superstars.
Are we though?
Yeah, we're kind of doing it.
I was good. I don't.
Attempting to.
I think we're going to play Mario All Stars in about an hour.
Okay.
I think what we're doing now is
We're just doing busy time.
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All we're really doing is just.
All right.
watching
Well,
that.
Justin, I'm ready when you are.
I
so.
am ready.
All right.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself for Justin's long box. Yeah, baby. Extra long.
So, do y'all remember back in 2010 and 11 when the NHL teamed up with Marvel with
Wait a minute.
Guardian
Wait, no.
Media? Yeah, I happen to have a copy of the Guardian Project Special Edition book right here in my hands, and we're gonna kind of flip through this and see what chicanery we can come across.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do it.
Okay, so first off, this has a foreword about Mike Mason, Now, this was supposed to be a big deal, folks. A long-term project. The book I'm holding in my hand was the only thing that was published. So the foreword really just says that a thing happened. And suddenly these heroes are born.
A thing happened.
Yeah.
And some people were fans of it.
It says, excerpt from the Guardian Project novel. There's no lead up.
Uh-huh.
There's no conclusion.
You don't need it.
Just a thing happened.
It's so legendary, you don't need it.
And suddenly, these characters that some dude named Mike Mason created are now in real life. Based on the 30 hockey teams of the 2010-2011 NHL season. It does go on to mention the main bad, Devin Dark.
Okay.
And he gets a one-page splash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It doesn't really say why he has nefarious plans. He's just evil. So I'm not going to subject you guys or our good listeners to all 30 teams. Each quote-unquote hero gets about 3 or 4 pages of story to play with. Just a teaser, if you will. But I am going to go through and talk about some of the better ones. So, the first up is The Red Wing.
Boo!
Based on, Detroit Red Wings.
I know how this happens.
Oh, it doesn't go into origin stories of any of them. They're just in the middle of, adventures. So, Red Wing looks like a cross between a hang glider and a Segway. He can fly, but when the bad guys are getting away, they're gonna drive through a tunnel. Well, guess what? Wheels pop out from his ass, and he can now, zoom along Segway style.
If that ain't the most Detroit Red Wings thing I've ever heard.
Next we have the Bruin, which is really just a giant bear on
go
steroids and spandex.
Just press A.
I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to this. It's just a bear, a big bear. Moving right along, we have the Black Hawk.
Okay.
Based off of Chicago's team.
The Blackhawks, yeah.
The Blackhawks, yeah.
Yeah.
He is chasing down a rat man named Toxicon during Chicago's annual St. Patrick's Day parade. So,
okay.
This one excerpt, basically pokes fun at two cultures at once.
Sure.
Indigenous people with the blatant Black Hawks logo, and the Irish.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's Chicago. It's not good.
No, doesn't sound like it.
Then we have the Thrasher.
Ooh, is that Atlanta? Oh, that was when Atlanta had a team.
That was when Atlanta had a team, and they became the Jets.
Yeah, Winnipeg, yeah.
Yeah, this was the last season that they were the Thrashers. They became the Jets in the next season.
What a way to go out.
He's a transformer, y'all. He goes from plane to quote-unquote human mode.
Would you say that one more time, please?
He goes from plane to quote-unquote human mode.
As in,
He's
an aeroplane, or he's just unremarkable?
No, he is an aeroplane flying in the air.
Uh-huh.
And then transforms into human form.
All right. Okay. All right.
Got to be real cautious about doing that mid-flight.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully there's no passengers.
I don't like that either.
So, next one we're going to talk about is the Panther.
Okay. Florida, yeah.
Florida Panther. Since Stan Lee was involved in all this, what are the odds that this is just a knockoff of Black Panther?
You're asking that question probably 100%.
Yeah, at least 80%.
You are correct.
Oh wow, that's
I'm
not
showing
even
them a picture.
not even trying.
Hold it up to the mic so everyone can
Yes,
see.
okay. There.
Yep, that's good.
The only difference between Black Panther from like the 70s
Yeah.
and the Panther
Yep.
is the Florida Panther logo and the NHL crest on its belt. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's a thing that's happening there, boys.
And they wonder, and we wonder as hockey fans, why the NHL is not taken as seriously.
Next we have the Coyote, the Phoenix.
Yep.
Phoenix Coyote.
Is it just an anthropomorphic coyote? Please say yes.
No,
Dang it.
it is a Wolverine ripoff.
That is not. No. That looks terrible. I wish
I
this
would
was a
have
video.
more respect if he was in the American Southwest.
I wish this was a video podcast just so you could see how bad that was.
Picture Wolverine with a trench coat. No, claws that pop out of his hands, but regular claws, and a variety of belts.
No redeemable qualities. This is like ultra 90s character.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh, and apparently coyotes fly out of his coat. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Lots of weird stuff. Oh, my personal favorite,
Okay.
the blue.
The blue?
Based on the St. Louis Blues.
Yep. St. Louis Blues, the best hockey team.
The blue.
Okay. What does he look like?
Well, he looks kind of like Ghost Rider if Ghost Rider performed in nightclubs. He's wearing a very long trench coat.
Is that a saxophone?
That is a saxophone.
Is that a goddamn saxophone?
It is a gosh darn saxophone. The main villain in this one is Mr. Fingers, who looks like a choreography instructor gone bad.
Yeah.
All black spandex, little black bowler hat, What I love about this one is Mr. Fingers sets a metro train off the rails, and the blue opens up a portal between the St. Louis Arch, in the open area of the arch, sending the metro train, quote, to the land of the pharaohs, where it lands in the sand in Egypt, where the passengers complain, "This isn't the Del Mar stop." And the blue says, "I saved the day, but there's no gratitude. Guess I got a right to play the blues."
No.
Yes.
He did not.
He did.
He did.
He did. Oh. Then there's the duck.
Please. Now, please, God. Let it just be something from the Mighty Ducks animated series.
No.
Of course it's not.
Think Black Manta on a surfboard, but with a duck motif.
No, I don't want to.
Yes, look at it.
No, I see it. You said think it, and I'm not gonna think it.
And of course, because he's a surfer, he's blonde. You can see tufts of blonde hair poking out. At times, the duck bill part of the mask, which I guess is a rebreather for a scuba suit, falls away, and you can see he's got a human face underneath.
Well, you were in last place, and now you're in last place.
Yeah. But at least I'm not in last place.
Hey, you know Minnesota's team, the Wild?
Yeah, I know.
What do you think the Wild is?
I don't.
Chad, take a guess.
Black Friday shopping.
I'm going to guess that the Wild is something that is a little bit racist and probably a knockoff of something else.
No to the racist part.
The magic inside of
that's
you.
nice.
It's the magic inside of you.
No, the Wild.
David Copperfield, huh?
The Wild looks like Wile E. Coyote on steroids with cyber-tech updates.
Why are you doing this?
Because I love you. And you always hurt the ones you love. No, seriously, the Wild looks like Wile E. Coyote
You don't have to hurt them, though.
hopped up on steroids and go-go juice with Iron Man-style repulsors in his palms.
I am repulsored. All right, versus 3 minigame. Everyone kill Luigi.
Hey. Oh, next we have the Oiler.
Never mind. Luigi kills everybody. Luigi kills everybody. Anyway, carry on.
So the Oiler. But preceding each of the stories is a full-page splash, just art of this hero. And the Oiler has a gun that shoots oil in that splash.
Yep, that sounds right.
That sounds right. In the preceding comic book, his gun both fires fire and ice, not oil.
But never mind. Never mind.
So the Washington Capitals. Guess what their mascot?
You're gonna make me guess every single one of these?
No. This is the last one I'm gonna make you
Are
guess.
you sure?
Yes,
It better be a bald eagle.
Oh, it is. It is a giant Aarakocra-looking motherfucker with an bald eagle head, red and blue wings.
Okay, alright.
The Capitol.
Can I see it?
Oh, yes, you can see it.
Why am I asking for it? Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
just big-ass eagle, decked out in red, white, and blue. Why? Because America! Oh, and his finishing move, the Sonic Scream.
Yeah. That's what I expected.
Oh my god.
And finally,
Really? Now?
yes, finally,
It's been 84 years.
we venture to the far-off land of Los Angeles. And their hero, the King, based on the LA Kings. Los Angeles is known for many things. One of it is Hollywood.
When did they get rid of the Rams?
Wrong sport.
But you tried, you get a point.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't like the Rams either.
Chad, this one is up your alley.
I bet it's not.
Oh, I beg to differ. So, among the many things that LA has to offer is Hollywood. And the villain in this one that the King faces off against is a villain known as Hitchcock. And he attacks an award ceremony with mechanical birds.
Oh my god.
Ironically enough, stick around for the movie segment because Trivial Trivia is about Hitchcock. I'm not even joking.
Yes. So, and like I said, there are a bunch more in this book. I've read some of these just to see what I was getting into. Y'all.
Okay. All right.
So, Chuck Dixon.
Chuck.
Do you know who Chuck Dixon is?
The name's familiar.
Wasn't he the buddy of Douglas Raminar?
No.
They formed a business together?
No. Chuck Dixon is a very renowned comic book author. He wrote Batman Cataclysm and No Man's Land. And several other really good books. He wrote every single one of these pieces of shit. And I think it was because he lost a bet. I really do. So, this, if you want C grade material, no, I'm sorry, triple F grade material from A level writers and artists, check out the Guardian Project at your local eBay store. Because that's where I had to track this fucker down.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you, Justin.
Oh. So,
You want to thank our sponsors?
there is everything you never wanted to know about the Guardian Project.
You're right about
and yes,
that.
I do want to thank our sponsors. Shirt and Sew are sticking up clothing from your past so you can look rad today, and Gamefly, video games delivered. Please take a minute to leave us a review on your podcast service of choice. We'd appreciate it. Drop us a line on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord.
Discord!
We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to listen to the gaming and movie segments as well as our other shows. You Want Me to Watch What? TLDR, and on YouTube, Geek Cake Plays and Retromantics. And now, here's your out-of-context comic panel. We see a young woman on her knees, sobbing into her hands, and she says, "Wasting my life is taking forever." For Kent, Darren, and Chad, I'm Justin. This has been the wonderful world of comics, and remember, everyone's a geek for something.
Wow.
Oh boy! All right. Well, comic segment down. So for the rest of the hour, we're just gonna play, which is 1 minute. We have 1 minute left in this hour. So we'll spend a few minutes playing and then get ready for the gaming segment. Oh, I'll pay. Don't you think I won't pay? And I'm gonna jack up the price.
I was nice.
Yeah, well, that ain't getting me anywhere. Daisy needs some bank, okay? That was a good comment segment. Good comment segment.
Yeah, you're
Your peach.
He's a peach. He's a real mensch.
No idea what's going on in the game.
I
Well,
don't know either.
basically you go around the board
And I've been watching it the whole time.
No, just in this particular, like...
No, well, right now you're in the lead.
Oh, sweet. Good for me. I mean...
No whammies.
He got a whammy.
Unless you want to only roll.
Who would want to roll good? I suppose, yeah.
So, Darren, when are you going to borrow the Guardian Project from me?
Oh, gee, look at my wrist. I gotta slit it because I'm not reading that.
Oh!
I am not reading that book
Oh
ever.
my god.
I am never reading that.
Can you refuse to buy things from him?
No, Bowser's just gonna take your money.
Huh.
Everyone's money is on the line.
I didn't agree to this.
How do I do that? Oh. There's these boxes up in the corner,
my little reaction sticker was covering up your dice block.
and I have no idea what any of that is, but I
Alright,
don't
it's just,
like it.
It's just us reacting.
How
So
do I get rid of the reaction?
press B.
Oh,
Press
okay.
B to get rid of the
I'm
reaction
trying to figure
stickers.
that
Yeah.
out.
They thought it would be cute, so we could react to things. Later, skater. So
I think it's just one.
hold A to skate. Hold A to skate, and you use your control stick to move. And it looks like you gotta let off the gas in order to like take those turns. All right.
Like, are we actually playing now? Or?
No,
No,
this
that's
is
practice
We
time.
got, you press
you
a
have
plus
to
or
hit
minus.
plus
Oh, okay.
Yeah, press plus or minus to actually start.
Alright, well, I'm ready.
All right, then
Everyone else is too.
hit that plus button. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I thought one person had to do it.
Nope.
Sorry.
All of us.
How come he changed it? I don't understand the control scheme here.
Basically, hold left.
Well, just
Yeah.
hold left the whole time.
Well,
not,
I mean, that-
not
that-
actually change the.
Yeah, like left allows you to turn left.
Okay, I am currently hating this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some,
'cause I
well,
was trying to do the same thing.
there's always one or two mini games that just aren't great. You know.
I don't know. I had a great time with this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're a peach.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
Another mini game. Something else, something else, something else. Damn it. Remember where each item goes. So they will like take that and then they'll mess up the shelves because they're jerks. And then you have to grab something and, you know, put it back.
Okay.
So you're controlling this little hand. So, you know, you...
Alright.
So, I think everybody's got it. Let's go.
Start.
And then press B to lock it in. And I guess we wait for the clock to run out because we all locked it in, dang it.
Finish.
Ah. Nice job, Luigi. Luigi number one. Luigi has photographic memory.
Luigi played this game before. Well, not this game, but
Luigi's
the
been
memorized-
around, yeah.
memorized crap game.
So we're gonna get going with the gaming segment.
Yep.
You want to cue up all your music first?
Boy. No, it's because I'm playing it through the box, so I've got like to do one at a time. So, I don't think I'll play the intro music again because everyone's listening live.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Everyone.
And welcome back to Geek Cave Podcast live during Extra Life. I'm Darren.
I'm Justin.
I'm Chad.
Welcome to the gaming segment. Want to thank our sponsors, Shirtosaurus, digging up clothing from the past so you can look rad today. And Gamefly, video games delivered. And oh my gosh, Gamefly's got so many good stuff now, so many good things, including Legos and arcade 1-up cabinets. Some of the most popular arcade 1-up cabinets. And they've got thousands of titles you can keep as long as you want without worrying about late fees. So when you're done, just send it back with the postage paid envelope for a new one. Or pay a lot less than those in-store prices and keep it forever. Sign up for a free 30-day trial right now using the link at geekcavepodcast.com. How y'all doing?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I want to know how come Mario Party doesn't have a flip table option.
Yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch, we are playing Mario Party Superstars on the Nintendo Switch. It is a conglomeration of the first 3 Mario Party games. And, let's see. Well, it's a gaming segment, so I guess that means I should start asking around. Chad.
Yep.
So, I gotta ask, you got anything?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Demo Derby.
So, I played the demo of a game called Blue Reflections Second Light. A demo that was chosen by my delightful, loving, intelligent, and 2 seats away from me spouse. It is an anime-inspired game, a JRPG. I played it for a half hour and made it to the prologue.
Oh, boy.
I'm just gonna say that I hated it.
Okay.
I hated it with the kind of hatred that I didn't know I could have for a video game. It was one of those games where whoever coded this was so interested in what school children's breasts looked like that there was no getting away from that. And so I would like to scrub it from my mind forever
Oh, boy.
and ever and possibly forever. It's just awful.
Well,
It's the kind of awful. I can't even tell you what it's about. It's like a group of girls that woke up one day and just happened to be, in this new world where they were the only three there, and they have no memories of squat, except for one who's wearing like a suit to show that she's the leader, and another one who has so few facial expressions that she could visit Ko the Face Stealer and not be at risk.
Wow.
That's a deep pull there, by the way.
This is one of those games where they give you like 9 pages of instructions for how to do combat, but then when you do the combat, they tell you right away, it's like, hey, push X now, you dummy. Why? Oh, now you do this. Now you do that. And you fight one Eldritch Horror demon dog, that's it. Oh, by the way, they're not carrying any weapons until they need to. Then they're carrying weapons. Your main chick, she has a scythe. It's really cool. Don't know where she kept it, but she has a giant scythe. Next girl on the line, she's got a rifle. Big old flippin' sniper rifle. Girl number 3, hula hoop.
Well, she does.
She's the Face Stealer's mortal enemy, by the way. She don't care. She is the honey badger of the game. She don't give up nothing. I'm assuming no kids are watching, but I'm going to just hold it back just a little bit anyway.
Yeah, you probably should.
So, yeah. So, straight on. What was the name of that game again?
I
had to write it down because I have so despised my time with it that I have refused to commit it to memory.
Oh, boy.
There's the receipt, which, thank Christ, price $0, tax $0, total $0, current wallet amount still more than $0. Blue reflection, second light, not even the demo.
Wow.
Oh. I'm sorry, Chad.
You're sorry.
I'm sorry.
I had to play it.
Yeah?
You get to laugh at my misfortune, you schadenfreude son of a bitch.
Justin,
Hi, Darren.
do you have anything?
Why, yes, I do. While I don't get to play mini games, I do have a wide breadth of knowledge, which I think is useful to the gaming community. So I've been going through Reddit's Ask Games to find questions that I think need answered in a segment I like to call
Ask Justin. The Geek Cave podcast and its associates, including Justin, do not condone the advice given in this segment.
Thank you, Nigel. So this month's question is, should I trade in or sell? Neither. Selling is only good if it's a seller's market. Otherwise, the buyer will haggle you down and won't let you get near what you want. Trade-in is just as bad. The store only gives you about a quarter of what you're worth, and also assuming that, they have something in stock to trade for. You want to rent. Renting yourself allows you the ability to maintain your anonymity. You're still yours. But you get to make some money off pretending you're theirs for a while. Now, I want to be clear. Don't rent to own. Just rent. Make sure you have a renter's contract in place so you get yourself back in the same condition you left in.
Thank you, Justin.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
I feel like you need to have another disclaimer now after this.
Yeah, we need to have another disclaimer. Again, we don't necessarily condone or agree with any of the advice given in that segment. Neither do our sponsors. All right. Well, you know what, Chad, for someone who doesn't know what he's doing, you keep winning all the mini games.
No, I've won 2 mini games.
Maybe I'm just miscounting, but regardless. Before we get to the...
Also, I didn't have to do any talking or fiddling with, like, music or other such things.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Twitch stream,
Yeah.
I think in reference to calling Darren a Schadenfreude, what was the
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch, yeah.
Jedi Girl 1983 did say I mean, you guys watch Darren play E.T., so to be fair,
How long ago did we do that?
many years ago.
You know what? And we balanced it. You know, we balanced that out by, letting him talk about Mass Effect 3 like
Every day.
3 different times on, 2 different Xboxes and a PlayStation?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
See? Just call me Thanos, because I keep everything in balance.
Alright, big guy.
I feel like our friendship just got snapped. Also Thanos reference there. Okay, so I got a few games that I'll just give quick reviews of. Let's talk about Deathloop first. This is a game that got like all sorts of like 10 out of 10s and Game of the Years, and it's by the people behind Dishonored, So it's a first person, it's like kind of like a time loop thing. You play as an assassin who you just wake up one day and you're like, oh, why does my head hurt so much? Oh, it turns out I was murdered. I don't know why, but now I gotta take out all these targets, and there's this other lady who really doesn't like me, and she's gonna stop me. And it's essentially, you have to manage to kill 9 targets in the same day. So you've got to replay it a lot. You got to replay it a lot in order to get like the target timing down and what all of their their routines are. And it's a good concept. There's a lot of smooth gameplay. It's got a great sense of humor. I just wish I could have understood anything that I was playing, because I might have liked it. I might revisit eventually. I would say maybe rent this one from GameFly, because a lot of people really like this game. I was not one of those people, unfortunately. So there's a game I didn't like.
Of course, it wasn't a Mass Effect game.
Guardians of the Galaxy from Square Enix. They're the same people who did the Avengers game that got kind of middling reviews, although I thought it was good. Guardians is actually pretty good. It's single player focused. There doesn't seem to be any of that microtransaction stuff. And I will say that if you're going to play it online, be sure that you put it in streamer mode, because the soundtrack is awesome and will really get you a copyright strike so fast if you try to stream it. They did lean hard into some of the MCU stuff as far as like the humor and that kind of thing. And the gameplay feels satisfying enough. You mostly play as Star-Lord, but you also get to, kind of issue commands to the other members of the Guardians. And they all sound kind of like their MCU counterparts, not from a vocal standpoint, but from their attitudes, that kind of thing. I think it's worth checking out. I think that it's been underrated by some for some reason. Not sure why. I think it's wonderful. It's a delight. Metroid Dread. You can find the full review up at geekcavepodcast.com. I'm just going to say that graphically, it's beautiful. For Metroid fans, this is something that you've been waiting more than a decade for. The controls are nice. The subtitle Dread really makes sense, because there are these robots you have to avoid that you can't kill. And if they get a hold of you, they are going to murder you. So anytime you enter one of their chambers, there is in fact a bit of dread. I was terrified quite a few times whenever I'd enter one of these chambers, because they're fast. And you've got to avoid them quick. I also dreaded the boss fights, because those things were hard as balls. And so I think that's kind of where I sit with Metroid Dread, in that, did I enjoy myself? Mostly. Do I think that it's a well-made game? Yes. Can I recommend it to people? I'm not sure. This is probably one of the best-made games that I have difficulty pinning down as to who I think would like this. If you are into really difficult games, or if you are into, if you're like a super Metroid fan, then I would say absolutely. If you're someone who likes the casual Metroidvania, no, not this one. Not this one at all. Okay, it looks like, unless there's any new business, it looks like it's time for the Pile of Shame review. So here we go.
It was created by a madman. ignored and rejected. Every week it grows. We cannot kill it, for it does not live. Step fast and be wary, or you may fall victim to Darren's Pile of Shame.
Thank you, Kent. Tales of Berseria is a role-playing game that has some action elements, kind of button-mashy combat, and you know, I know there's a good game in here. I know there's a good game somewhere in here. I'm just not sure where it is, unfortunately. The combat's fine. You can kind of assign your own combo moves, that kind of thing. The plot is dark AF. The game starts off pretty chipper. Just this girl named Velvet. She's got a little brother. She's got an older, not quite sibling, because he's like the husband of her dead sister. And they're just living in the woods together. They're having a great old time. And then one day, monsters show up, and he just kind of murders the kid. And it just goes downhill from there pretty fast. And I'm already getting crap in the Discord. Look, I didn't say that I disliked the game, okay? There's a good game under there. It's just, it didn't click for me. I recognize that there are parts of this game that are entertaining. Velvet's story going from this happy, kind of perky person into someone who is... picture Raven from the Teen Titans animated series, but with even more of a chip on her shoulder and less clothing.
Wow.
And that's pretty much what you got. But again, it's one of those things where the game's biggest sin is probably one that Chad would agree with when it comes to Japanese-based RPGs in general, is that there is so much dialogue.
Oh my goodness.
There is so much dialogue. I must have missed half of the tutorial stuff.
I wanted one of the little drinking birds.
Yeah. On your controller, yeah. No, there's so much dialogue that I know I missed half of the tutorial stuff because it seemed that every time I did anything, like I picked up like a weed. Like, hey, did you know that you can collect herbs from blah, blah, blah? I don't care. 5 minutes later, like I defeat like a warthog. Did you know that you can I don't care. Oh my gosh, I don't care. So like that kind of got it bogged down where unfortunately when I got to play, when I got to do the combat, when I got to do the exploration, it was great. I enjoyed it. But aside from like some of the really dark story stuff, which I did enjoy the basic overall story, but there was just so much dialogue that I couldn't make myself care, unfortunately. So, sorry to Tig in the Discord chat. I'm sorry I let you down, but it is what it is. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Shirtosaurus, digging up clothing from the past, so you can look rad today, and Gamefly, video games delivered. Be sure to find us on YouTube. You can find us on YouTube where we have Retromantics and Geek Cave Plays. Our other podcasts are You Want Me to Watch What? And new announcements. Because I said we'd be doing this during Extra Life, we're going to be bringing a new podcast to you.
Oh, yes.
The Week 3 podcast, starting in January. That will be, well, the third week of the month. And it'll be, well, whatever we want to talk about. So look for that starting in January. It's going to be exciting. Or at the very least, it'll be somewhat entertaining. So... and of course, check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Discord. And you can get the links to all of those at geekcavepodcast.com. Thanks a lot for being a part of what we do on a weekly, monthly, daily basis. And remember, everyone's a geek for something. All right, I'm going to shut up now so I can rest my voice.
But you gotta keep the folks entertained.
Yeah.
As we stream.
I don't know. I got to keep my Schadenfreude in check.
Better fix them there.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
bum, bum, bum. This is like that alligator teeth game,
Yeah.
except that it waits so long. If you were playing the alligator teeth game, you would be able to easily get your hand out of the way.
Yeah.
Chad's about to win another minigame.
Yep.
Weird, isn't it? You can't say that this one's any kind of skill, though.
No, it's luck.
The arrow one was skill. Like that one, because you were talking, so you weren't dodging back and forth.
Yeah, I know.
Do. So can somebody explain the thwomp thing? Like you pay him money and that becomes the new lowest number that anybody can give him.
Yeah,
So you were being a jerk.
I was being a jerk.
Okay. So did you derive pleasure from the rest of us? You know, having to pay lots and lots of coins.
A little bit.
Huh? I just making sure that I'm being accurate in my.
But
At
do
the
you
end of the
get
day,
do you get the extra coins?
no,
Why
I
are
don't
you
get it.
doing someone else's dirty work, Darren?
Because I want to freaking win the game.
Well, you're tied with Peach.
I'm feeling attacked. I
Well-
might as well do something to get back at people.
You know, to be fair, you know, Darren has been fighting with Satan all day long.
This is true.
And it just makes sense to me. You know, it. I'm sorry I called you a Schadenfreude
Son of a bitch. It's fine.
So what happens if you can't pay the amount to get by Thwomp? You just have to keep on going around?
And same thing, like if you can't afford a star, well, you just can't get a star.
You have to buy the stars?
Yeah, you have to buy the stars. It's like
Oh.
20 coins each or something like that.
Huh.
And stars are how you win, but like, they also have like random bonus stars at the end of every game, so you could like never buy a star and still end up with a star.
Does this still have a turn? Oh, it has a turn. 11 and 20. Okay. Turn limit.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of turn limits. There is a teaching tool for chess called like No Stress Chess, where you just draw a card and it tells you what move to make next. If you can make it, you make it. I kind of like it. The idea, anyway. I've not played it. That was a lot of coins that got.
Yep. Well, we're all competing for those coins now. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing.
All right.
All right.
All right, Twitch. We'll start the movie segment in a little bit.
You're still.
Do you want to hand your controller off to Mel whenever the movie segment starts, or do you want to?
Now
Okay.
we'll just keep going and I'll try to.
All right.
Jesus, Darren.
He's good at stick waggling back and forth.
Lots of practice.
And pushing buttons.
Lots of practice.
Huh. All right. I like how you just kind of shove Daisy out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, out the way, Daisy. Move, Daisy. Get out the way. Get out the way, Daisy.
Well, I'm sorry that I happen to run a kingdom where I don't get kidnapped every day. I'm sorry my security is better than yours.
Yeah, cool. Guaranteed minimum income. The smack hand.
The tell him twice.
The little bow makes it look like he was
Oh, how y'all doing, Twitch?
I'm doing tired.
Yeah.
What?
Jump rope.
I
Hot
see
rope
this.
jump.
Alright.
Whoa! You know the real
Ring around the rosy.
the plastic rope thing that smacks you pretty hard. I don't know.
Oh,
if I
yeah.
lit it on fire. Like that's punishment enough. Like you're gonna whack you really hard in the ankle with a piece of plastic. Staying correctly, you could have been on fire this whole time.
Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black.
She burned her ass.
Ass, and didn't come back. Back.
Mary Mac, Father Megan, Mary Mac, marry me, my father. Mary Mac.
Oh.
Aha!
I'm going to go on a limb and say that those were terrible jump rope spinners. You're not supposed to change the speed. You just get in a rhythm. You get constantly faster, that's fine, but you don't go fast and slow. What kind of horrible people are you? Fire elementals
They're a
are
bunch-
not to be trusted.
They're a bunch of Schadenfreude sons of bitches.
No joke.
Alright, Sparky, calm down.
Hey, when did you get that nickname anyway?
I have no
Sparky,
freaking
Sparky.
clue. I don't know what happened.
Maybe they based it off of all the
Do, 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 do. Daisy's gonna give like 40.
There.
12 coins, 12 months, 12 apostles. 12's the biggest number with a single syllable.
Here we go.
Peach is gonna swap it out, put like 70. You like, take that.
Peach doesn't have 70, but that'd be great.
I'm just gonna stay over here.
Peach is like, I'm royalty. I can do what I want.
Well, I swapped with you earlier, so you're now over on Melon
She uses
Island.
an IOU.
How many coins you want to give? All of them. I never want to come back to this island.
Rude. Yeah.
Peach, 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 as a star, star. I can't believe it. I'm gonna beat snot out of this mushroom person that got turned into a bunch of bricks.
Oh, you know what? It's giveaway time again.
It's giveaway clock.
Ooh.
It's minigame time.
All right. Let me find our prizes. What are we doing? What is that?
I have no idea.
All right, so it is time for another Geek Cave Power Bank and Hockey Puck combo. So let me just look at our donor list here, and all right. Someone give me a number between 1 and 25. It can include 1 and 25.
32.
Okay.
25.
Okay. Mike Sheffield is going to win a Hockey Puck and Power Bank combo. Yay! Let me just make a note, and then I'll be ready.
Whew.
Coming up in the next hour, we're going to be giving away a $50 gift card.
Nice.
So. No!
Oh!
Daisy wins!
Just barely. I demand a rebounce.
It's good to be royalty. Ouija time.
Ouija time, you say?
Yes, it's always Ouija time.
Boom, 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 to the jungle, strong as he can be. You're rude.